So a lot of people that follow us on social media and our clients too will know that we've done plenty of videos on the bark collar, and they've garnered quite a few negative comments, let's put it that way. Some people even wanting me to be tied down and have multiple of these put on my neck and then shocked repeatedly, I think it was, for 5 hours, that type of stuff. But I decided then that we'd make a video about why it is not unethical to stop your dog barking, and why I actually think we owe it to our dogs to stop them barking when it's inappropriate. So a lot of dogs in Ireland, in fact, most dogs that are surrendered to rescues, are surrendered for bad behaviour, i.e. behaviour that the owners can't cope with in the home. And they've gone to trainer after trainer and they've not been able to deal with it. And particularly barking is it's a pernickety, it's a pernicious problem. It just doesn't stop, particularly with some of the styles of training that are floating around, i.e. treats only training, that type of stuff. So we just tackle barking head on. We always give a dog a chance to stop the barking naturally, and we've many different methods that we use. But when barking is persistent, we use a bark collar. We owe it to our dogs to teach them when barking is and isn't appropriate. So the use of a bark collar doesn't mean that we stop a dog barking forever. My own dogs, multiple of them wear bark collars, particularly when we're at home, because they're just barkers. Whereas on the sports field or when we're here on our training field, even when they're in my van, I allow them to bark. It doesn't mean that we shut down barking completely. But barking in and of itself is one of the number one reasons why dogs are surrendered to rescues. Also, dogs that have behavioural issues such as reactivity, aggression, other issues like that, when they are allowed to get out of control and bark at inappropriate times, it makes those behaviours worse. It feeds into them. So we owe it to our dogs to teach them when barking is okay and when it isn't. And a collar like this teaches them that so incredibly clearly that they understand. Bark collars, in my opinion, if you have a barking dog and it's causing you so much trouble, maybe trouble with the neighbours, you can't work during the day because your dog is barking. Obviously, coming to trainers like us that can deal with it, it should be your first step. And talking to somebody that can talk you through how to use a bark collar ethically and safely would be the next step.